Hoi hoi. It's Geo back again for Thursday the 10th of July, and one of my other activities is making cat videos of any cats I come across, and I've got a YouTube channel. It's pretty old now, got a lot of videos on there. Cat Spotter on YouTube. So I actually was thinking about it yesterday. I go, surely someone's made a cat map in GeoGuessr, and lo and behold, Vins3210 has a cat world. It's got 1,700 locations, and originally created by Meow Tomcat. This map has locations with cats in every single country with official Google Street View coverage in the world, and has at least one cat in every single state of the USA. About 5 to 10% of locations are unofficial coverage and photospheres, so that's not too bad. I don't like unofficial photospheres or anything like that, but 5 to 10% recommended to be played in NMP. So I'll do no moving, since every location is panned and zoomed directly on the cat, so you can zoom out and see the vicinities. Got a cat location, okay, maybe I'll keep an eye out and advise of any cat locations I come across outside of a cat world. It's last updated on the 4th of the 6th, so I guess maybe Vietnam's not covered. I'm not sure about Namibia, but I'm excited to play this. I put on no move. I did have a test on my phone last night just to see what it was like. I did 12k, so I can hopefully get close to doubling that, but it wasn't great viewing on my phone. But I guess I'll get in and start playing and see how the map is. Very excited. Okay, it's a really unusual looking cat. I don't come across many. It's kind of like a chestnut brown. Maybe the lighting, I'm not too sure. It's a European cat by the looks. What's it say on the sign here? Not sure about the language. It's a doubly good round. It's got a playground as well. Kind of covered by the cars here, but it's got, in Australia I think we call these monkey bars. Normally they're straight, but this one's curved. Add another degree of difficulty there. Got this thing, I'm not sure what it is. 2 types of swing, which is pretty cool. And I'm not sure what you call this, but a spinny thing. Maybe some more swings over here, which have been... got a few different types of swings, I think. It's not too bad. I'll give that a 7. It's nice they got seating around there so people can enjoy. Also a sand pit, which I feel like is getting less and less common with playgrounds. And a clothesline, presumably. I'm not sure about this language at all. It's all I've really got to go on, I think. I did wonder about Turkish, I'm not too sure. Not a confident start here. I don't get a vibe at all at the pole. Unsure. It's just streetlight pole, not electricity. So, what to do? I don't think it's Turkey, but I'm just going to plonk it in there. Okay, it was Latvia. It's a shame, I don't really have a vibe on Latvian language. There are some unique characters, I think, at least one, but I've forgotten it. It's a nice cat. So far, some pretty well-fed cats. Is that Arabic? It's got a headdress here. No stripe on the plate for Europe. Got the lady Gaim. 0795, I'm not sure, that's probably a mobile number, I guess. I feel like this is going to be a shocking map for me, unfortunately. Because I do like the concept. Can we see in here? There's a lot of stuff. This is the only language to go on. I think it's language. It looks like I'm not confident that it is language. It's got this pole with the tiny insulators by the looks. I think they're insulators as well. Maybe they're joiners. It's a bit of a tangle. Got a pine tree and also this palm here. Maybe not a palm, actually. Wonder about Tunisia. What about the plate? Has Tunisia got like black plate? Something like that. Don't think it fits exactly, but again, I've got no real clue, so... Oh, it's Jordan. Oh, that's a shame. It's getting better at Jordan. There's a cat in the window. That's how I normally see them. Checking things out outside the window. First indoor cat. And a black cat. Oops, I lost the cat. Where's the cat? Here. Unfortunately, black cats are not that popular. I'd like to read what that sign says. Is it something about... It could be a cat-specific sign. No cats? Or it could be a pigeon. It's a bit unclear from this distance. Somewhere in Europe. Oh, here we go. Cyrillic. So Cyrillic for Europe. Could be Bulgaria. I think Bulgaria, it does often have dual language on the signage. I'm not sure about the European strip though. What are the other options for Cyrillic? Serbia. I'm not sure about special characters for Serbia or anything either. What about, is there any power here? It says Serbia or Bulgaria, just not too sure. The Roman numerals there, which is kind of odd. Oh, we're nearby Niz. It was actually Russia, was it? Was it Estonia? How is that possible? I was not expecting that at all. This is a shocking start to the first game. This is more a common looking cat. I'm not sure about cat breeds, but this is pretty familiar looking. Got the UL here, which I forget. It's got a European strip as well. Man, I'm having a language struggles at the moment. It's like a Czechia or Slovakia or something. Not too sure. I better zoom in, have a look and see. Maybe not. I think the language fits for it though. Just not sure about the UL. It's probably, maybe it's one of the Baltics. I don't know how I can't remember stuff like this. Where's a city? I need a city somewhere. Got G. That's not it. So that's Lithuania. I think this is Ilia or something. Yeah, Ila for Latvia. Estonia. It's TN. I'm not sure what that refers to. So I'm kind of stumped. I guess I'll go with what I originally thought was Slovakia or Czechia. I think the language fits pretty well, but I don't think the word for street fits too well. Maybe, what about Romania? It's like Strada. Hungary? I don't know. This is not the way to go about it. It's just got a simple U. I would have thought it was Ukraine, except for the European strip on the plate. No, this doesn't fit either. Okay, I'm going to go Czechia or maybe Slovakia. Edge towards Czechia. It's a learning moment. There's Montenegro. I'm not convinced. 608 kilometres away, that's a bit of a shocker as well. So what to do? Get better, I guess. That's the plan. It's got a short length of hose pipe. Very suspicious. JC Market. Oh, hang on, where was the cat? There's a bunch of dogs there. I forgot to check for the cat. And now I've lost the round. It was here? Yeah, 2 cats. Very cute. Got Adidas, which is interesting. So what store is this? A perfumeria. You'd expect something like a fish shop or something for cats. So I guess the cats control this street corner and the dogs control this street corner. Could be, is this English? Tapasoles. Pirlas Aki. Got Volt Ginseng soft drink. Can't really tell if this is South American or Ferreteria, I think is surely Spanish. Is there a taxi here? Not really. I think they might be selling raw chickens. No yellow plates though, so it's not Colombia or anything like that. I guess it's got the tuk-tuks, maybe Ecuador. Not too sure. Let's have a look. It was Peru. That's annoying. I kind of did consider Peru, but 8,805. Okay, trying to improve. This is someone's living room. That's inconvenient. I think the cat's been covered up by my car blur. Presumably there's no car here. It's actually a cafe, is it? I did see another cat map, which is mostly cat cafes and things like that. So how to determine? Can't see the language on the table here. Oh, here's another cat. Of course, because the cat cafe. I wonder how many cats are out here. Live cats. No. I think the car blur is kind of could be blocking some other cats here. I've been to 2 cat cafes. One was in Melbourne and one was in Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam, where I am at the moment. This is neither of those. I wonder about Greece, just from the walls, the colour of the walls. I don't know. It's a bit tricky. I'll plonk it in Greece. Wow, it was Taiwan. I wonder how I could have got that. I don't know. That was a tricky one. 7 points. Here's a wow, shaggy cat. Hello. The Crazy Cat Gentleman Store. I'm intrigued. They've got food out for the cats. English language in Europe. This is Greece. Okay. Expert auto service. Okay. It's got umbrellas out. Someone's done their washing. Oh, that's cool. A cool clothesline they've got there, extending out from the balcony. So some really large, like, apartment complexes here. I guess it's a fairly major city. Here's a .gr. I don't think I've seen a Greek domain before. But this is main stockist of Greece for these, like, fungi. GeoGuessr Greece. Sounds like a niche kind of thing. I'm not sure what they're used for. I know in Vietnam cordyceps are really popular. I think for fertility and health reasons. They sell them, like, have displays in the supermarket and whatnot. I don't know whereabouts in Greece this is. It looks like it's probably not a small island or anything like that. So, I don't know about Poye being a place or what. I think this is a cafe in Greek. So, just plonk this in Greece somewhere. It's kind of a coincidence that I thought it was Greece last time, but should I go just central? I think it's kind of coastal. Maybe I'll go on this nearby Kalamata. It's basically Thessaloniki. That's a shame. Is the gentleman cat? It's not listed. Oh, yeah, the Crazy Cat Gentleman store. I'm not sure what that's actually about. The Crazy Caracassi. The Crazy Cat Gentleman store. It's got a 4.9 on the reviews. I don't even know what their business does. Do I own this business? I wish. That'd be amazing. I guess it's a pet shop or something. See photos, yeah. It is. It's like selling cat food and stuff. Got a smoking area outside. I don't know if this was the cat represented in the image there, in the round, but I guess the local cats come around. Just going to check the worst reviews for this. Lowest rating, here we go. So the last one with an actual review, whoops. It may be a relatively small shop, but it's so full of not only the necessities of a cat, but also the knowledge and behaviour of a truly gentleman, Mr. Yanis. He knows everything about cats. It will definitely become my favourite shop. I will visit it again. It is now my cat's hangout. One visit will convince you, as you will see everything. It's a real eye-opener. 4 stars is the worst, with an actual review attached. Cool place. Very cool. When I was in my 20s, like in a share house, we had a cat like this. We got it from Ipswich, I think. Painted at the bottom base of the poles here, I guess it's like Romania or something. Could be a blue strip here. A lot of blurs. It's not much opportunity to see much else. Kind of feel like the architecture probably fits. There's no holy poles or anything to go by. Cool cat, very relaxed. Not sure about square concrete poles. Is that a light or actually... No, it is a power pole. I don't know, I'm going to go Romania. I'm not convinced because of that pole there. It's actually just Russia. That's kind of like the same region before. I think it was Estonia here. It's like the cat hub of nearby Europe. Here's a nice looking cat. Looks kind of angry in this shot, but I'm sure it's very friendly. Got this barn style thing. Got a boat as well, so it's presumably quite close to some water source. Probably a lake, I'd guess. Maybe over here. Wow, that's a ton of mail. Are they delivering or picking up? It looks all assorted, so I think they're picking up their mail. It's a cool free-range cat. Somewhere in the US or Canada, I presume. With this barn, it's probably farmland. The small shed here kind of makes me think of like the Amish or Pennsylvania Dutch or something. But I don't know. It's probably quite widespread. I don't know about these reflectors either. I think they might be just something they've put in themselves. It's deciduous trees as well. So I guess it's north. If the trees are losing their leaves, it's probably an intense winter. I'm not sure about the cat's coat there. Probably heads indoors in the winter time. I'll go Pennsylvania here. I do not know the US at all, so... Okay, could be worse. It was actually Tennessee, which I don't think I've ever had a Tennessee round before. It's probably false, but nearby McMinnville, just on the outskirts of McMinnville. What is the county fair? Is that all year round? That would be odd, I would think. In Lowe's Home Improvement, brilliant. Not sure where they... I guess they're taking the boat to the river here. Yeah, there's a network of rivers. It's got Fairgrounds Road. Warren County A&L Fair. Interesting. 745 kilometres away. That's a good spot. Well spotted. I don't think in the usual course of events you'd see that cat. I feel like anywhere you go there's always a cat watching you somewhere. It's a nice black cat as well. Tile roofs. Quite dry climate. Is this Portugal? Interesting. I think that's a Portuguese pole with the holes in it. Can't see the plate here. Should have yellow on the side, I would think. Quite dry, Portugal. I don't know. Maybe outskirts of Lisbon or down here. I'll hedge over here near Beja. Okay, that was good. It's kind of near a lake here. 47 kilometres away. Okay, we're back on track. 13295. Try to crack 20k here. It's proving difficult. So having a clean somewhere in Europe. Who leaves their door open like that when the Google car? Maybe this is it. Yeah. Looks like a guide house. Not a guide house, what am I thinking of? A tourist attraction anyway. So no smoking, it is against the law to smoke on these premises, which presumably a lot of Europe, that's not the case. So, yellow backplates, I think this is the UK. There's a very big non-cat. It's like a pony, I think. It's almost like a tortoiseshell cat, but not quite. A weather vane. It's only the second weather vane I've seen on YouTube. On GeoGuessr. So here's presumably the house. It says like maybe Hollingsworth House. I'm gonna have to guess. I think it's probably England. Whereabouts though? Where would people live back in the day? Not Colchester. Just trying to think where grand houses would be. Probably nearby London, probably. A bit more country. Epping. Nope, it was outside Leeds. See if the house is listed. Here we go. Holdsworth House. It's a hotel and restaurant now. Interesting. And they've got a lovely cat and a little pony. 4,128 is not too bad. Classic black and white cat. I think it's got different coloured eyes. Difficult to tell, but I think this one's a lot bluer than this one. It's a happy expression. It's obviously having a lovely time. I didn't expect to see the Google car today, I guess. It's kind of like a surprised, happy expression. Little picnic area. Someone's left their water behind, or homebrew. Which is kind of on my mind at the moment because I've got Nyol with friends today in Ho Chi Minh, which means it's actually kind of an exciting day because normally when we go for Nyol, my friend brings his father-in-law's homemade wine. It's like a distilled spirit from the north of Vietnam that he makes on the premises. And his father-in-law is actually in town today, so I get to meet him for the first time. I've had so much of his alcohol, it's only polite to, I guess, buy him dinner. There's no European strip here. I'm not too sure what to make of this. Got 8 minutes left, but I'm not going to take all that up. Don't really have any ideas other than it kind of looks Soviet, I guess, maybe. It's like wood cladding or something on the building here. People are personalising the exterior of their apartment, which is cool, I guess. Just going to go for Ukraine, I don't know. Hedge towards Russia. Oh, it was Ukraine. It's actually on the river here. 4,000 points. Starting to get the hang of this. Maybe I just didn't. Hello. It's hunting. It's another beautiful cat, predominantly white. Come to the US again. I think they've got a Chevy. Don't know about the plates. I'm not very good with plates. Again, a deciduous area. Uh-oh. Is that Montana? It says something on the sign there. It's got a bicycle lane. It's very un-US. It's got speed limit though, so it's not Canada. Here's another of my passions, is reviewing bus shelters. I don't think I've seen one. I haven't seen this particular one before, but I have seen one with this panel here and the two entrances. Not sure if that was in the US. It could have been. I don't think so though. Looks like they haven't utilised the whole space for the seating, which is always a bugbear of mine. And I don't think they've got a rubbish bin nearby. Probably one at the park here, I guess, is fine. Looks like they have a timetable. Looks fairly old, this one. Choice of colours suspect. I'm going to give that 6.5. It's okay. It's nice that they have a bus in this US city and a bike lane, which is very progressive. We're on Scott Street. Got back plates and front plates, I think. Yeah, front plates with a really distinctive red here. I don't know if this could be Montana. It says something here. It could be the county though, which would be pretty unuseful. It's got to be north again, I think. It's got some mountains and hills and such. Let's see. Montana is quite far north, isn't it? It's all the way north. It could be. I'm going to go south of Billings, just, no. I'm going to hedge towards the Dakotas, just in case. Okay, it did say Montana. That is... I think it's right on the border. There's the border here. It's nearby Missoula. Oh, it was Missoula, was it? I've heard of Missoula. Still 741 kilometres away, being on the wrong side of the state. I guess I should have hedged Washington side because of the greenness and the deciduous trees and things like that. That was a bit of a fail. Pretty happy about my eyesight reading on that sign though. Here's a nice ginger cat. Again, hunting. That's interesting. It's like Greek again. Got a stop sign. This nice old boat, wooden boat. It could be an island, which is concerning for Greece. Presumably they got a ton of them. There's a Greek flag and another flag. I'm not sure if this is region specific or whether it's just for this particular building, which could be like a government building, not too sure. I gather there's water nearby because they've got those terraced houses. This must be a great place for the cat to stalk though. The trash area. Lots of mice and rats. A lot of stray cats in Vietnam and a lot of rats, but generally the rats are almost as big as the cats, so there's got some silos or something on the ridge here. I feel like this is an island, a smallish island. I don't know which one though. Maybe a biggish, smallish island, not a tiny one. I'll go Naxos. I've got some elevation up the north here. Okay, it was not. Didn't actually realise that was still the Greek islands over here, but apparently because I extended my streak, so 214 kilometres is not too bad. I certainly got the island vibe. Another black cat, looks like it's got no tail. A little cutie. Somewhere quite harsh by the looks. What about the plate here? I don't think there's any blue on the plate. I mean, the buildings here are quite run down. Looks semi-abandoned almost. It's a fisherman, presumably, and he's almost didn't spot him. Someone in camouflage. So, go on the ocean here. Ocean north-westish, I think. So north's that way, west is that way, northwestish. Right on the coast. I kind of get... it looks like a very unpleasant place to live. I wouldn't mind seeing if... oh look, there's a playground here, I think. That's the newest thing in town. It's like a little castle. Difficult to give a review here because I can't see close enough. It looks pretty decent though. Maybe that's where the cat's headed, hang out with the kids. There's a dog behind as well. Cat nice and clean. The dog has been playing in the mud. In terms of where we are here, I have no freaking clue. I'd guess Russia or something. And what to do? Northwest. It's like all the way up here or something. That's the only idea I have. I wonder if that is an actual military person. It looks like they might have some kind of semi-automatic or automatic weapon. So it could be like a border town. He's protecting the shipping or something. Is there any land out here? Not really. I don't think so. I think that's cloud. Ah, dear. I'll go here. Oh no, that's not good. Here. Go here. Oh my gosh. Good vibes. I didn't see any cabbage there. Was there cabbage? I had this island yesterday. I had a little assistance in terms of region guessing, so no cabbage. If I'd seen cabbage, like the Japanese Hokkaido cabbage, that's a real shame. It didn't really occur to me. I wonder what. I think it was just a fishing village or something. Ooh, interesting. It actually occurs to me that it says 15.4. Man, if I'd nailed that one, it would have been 20k. Although I didn't get a super great score on that island yesterday because I didn't go far enough south. I think I went up here and it was actually around here. It occurs to me there's only limited rounds in this, or locations in this map. 1700. Potentially, I'll get some repeat rounds. So I hope I've been paying attention. This is presumably the Philippines. Concrete Road and Ramon. I'm pretty sure it's a very typical Philippine name. Now, the cat is kind of bisected. It looks like it's relaxing down there. Check around for another cat. It's kind of like a jeepney, but not quite. Looks like Homer Simpson's car that he designed. Got some kind of election going. Got a clothing shop here, which is cool. Some small shops, some palm trees, which, I don't know, that doesn't really narrow it down too much. Just absolute election spam. Election poster spam. I guess I'll go north. Nearby Manila somewhere. Yeah. It was actually on the outskirts. I didn't get an outskirts of Manila vibe, but I got the impression that it was somewhere nearby. It's a little lurking black cat. Wow, that is really well spotted. Yellow front plate. This is the Netherlands, presumably. Got this old truck here. Region guessing the Netherlands is not a specialty of mine. Region guessing anything is not a specialty of mine, and country guessing, sometimes not a specialty. I don't know, it's kind of hazy. I think there's a canal here or something, which doesn't help narrow it down. Looks like a cool old barn the cat's got all to itself. Again, probably quite a few rats around there. Just going to plonk close by Rotterdam. Okay, was it not actually the Netherlands? It was Luxembourg with the yellow plates. Yikes. Luckily, close to the Netherlands. Not super close, but it was Luxembourg. Gosh. If I'd seen a bollard, that would have been helpful. Another lovely cat. Looks like something's up with the tail. Not sure if it's an old cat or it's just the colouring. They've put a rock on top of the manhole cover there, so the cat doesn't escape. Two cats. No. Joseph Cullen, how's it going? Looks like water in the distance there, and topiary. It's Japan, is it? I think so. I can't see the plate here, but this little truck is kind of like Japan vibes, hopefully not Taiwan. This is like a Japanese taxi style as well. This could be a small island. There are cat islands. In Japan, but normally there's a whole bunch of cats. One day I'd like to go to the cat islands, even though they're a bit, it's all for tourists, I guess. And I think they're kind of decatting some of the islands because it's a bit of a strain. It's pretty tropical. I hope it's not Taiwan. Water north. So, maybe down here somewhere. I'll just hedge here. Oh, it's Jeju. Oh no, it was Korea. Oh, that's a shame. A lot of pigs on Jeju, very famous for the pork, but also cats apparently. Japanese vibes, exactly. Here we go, two cats here, at least two. What Japanese vibes with the... Oh, it looks like she's looking for a cat. Ooh. Depositing or stealing from the bin? It never occurred to me, but cats do hang around bins a lot. As do mice, I guess. Oh, here's another cat on the way. That's a cutie. I got the topiary in that last round, kind of made me think Japan. So it could be a small island. Definitely got the island vibe, so that was fine. I don't know about the blue strips here. I think so. Oh, this is Albania, maybe. I think... Can't really see. It says plastic in English here, which is concerning. It's precarious washing out the window. Don't know, the curtains don't really help me out in terms of Albania. I think there's a red strip here though, and blue on the left. It's probably, I think it's Tiran. Let's guess there. Oh my gosh. It's Romania. That's so annoying. Nearby the beach. I wonder what a Romanian beach is like. I'm just going to have a quick look. What is it? Modern Plaja. I'm just curious about. Okay, it's kind of weird. I didn't mean to open the article. Wow, a lot of people. It's a lot nicer than I imagined, in a way. Something very odd about it though. Don't know, it's not like Australian beaches. Anyway, nicer than I thought. Here's a little cat curled up on the footpath. Got this hat, which could be, I initially thought Bolivian or Peruvian, but I'm backing away from that. Look at the cobbled streets here. Got trash hanging on the meter box. Maybe it's just shopping. There's a lot of red roofs here. I'm not really good on architecture. It's definitely Europe, I think, with these bins. Probably Italy, I guess. It's just a surprising hat. Almost like a Canadian Mountie hat. I don't think this could be Canada. It's also surprising the cat's ignoring the person here. I feel like most cats, just out of curiosity, would stroll over. Maybe they're not friends, just neighbours. This plate is a bit unusual. I don't see anything on it. Pretty concerned about this round. I guess I'll go Italy or something. The red roofs, I think, should be like an Italian thing. No shutters on the windows. Oh, here. Okay. Pretty convinced about Italy here. Down here. Yikes. It was Portugal again. Wow. I had a good success with the last Portugal, but not that time. 16.5. That's a cute cat. Looks a little angry. It's a fairly young cat, I think. Sometimes difficult to tell. Got blue on the left here. Citroën, which is a French car. I don't know how many Citroëns are sold outside of France, so that's probably a tip. Got the sitting chair. The places people choose to sit, I guess it's just taking advantage of the sun or something, but kind of a weird place to sit. Even down here is a little nicer. But in terms of the got chimneys, so I guess it gets quite cool. I was kind of hoping for a different kind of pole here. Don't know about this chubby pole. I think it's got it's like a hook pole. Don't know about that for France. I don't know what a French cat would look like. Most cats look the same wherever they are. Apparently in Vietnam it's pretty common to feed a cat on rice. Majority rice, which is, I don't know, not my idea of fun for a cat. But a fish and rice, I think. My wife's threatening if we get a cat in Australia that she's going to teach it to eat rice. I think it's a Bulgarian pole. I'll worry about the Citroën, but I think this is a chubby hook pole from Bulgaria. I'm going to go there. I'll probably hedge a little northwest. Try and get as close to France as possible because I'm pretty convinced it could be France. No, it was Bulgaria. Wow. Great read on the poles. 87 kilometres away. It's kind of a relative of the other cat, the previous cat. White paws. White flowers as well. It's probably Estonia. Again, European strip. Oh, here we go. Some kind of security service. It's got birches, I think. Not sure about this on the pole. I think that's something specific, but I don't know. Kind of got the impression. Hang on, was that a European strip? It was. Driving a Toyota. Kind of almost got a US vibe here. Got an Audi. Some kind of fire truck. Don't know, the only thing I've got to go off here is the white flowers for Estonia. It's a DIY pole, which is kind of interesting. Can't really see anything down here. I think there's a yellow patch on the pole, probably the best piece of meta to go off, and I just don't know it. Just check the hemisphere. It's actually pretty overcast. Kind of like a Scandinavian vibe. Just left the watering can out there. Valvab. Don't know. Not sure. Pines and birches. I wonder if I should go like Scandinavia or something like that. Maybe I will. Not playing for any money here, so let's go Sweden. Okay, it was Estonia with the white flowers. That's annoying. Kind of annoying. I was all prepared to go Estonia there. I chickened out. There's two little cats here. I don't think they could be related, but maybe. Not sure what's going on here. Or here. I'm not sure about the language there, which is kind of interesting. Or the pole here. It's called Billabong. Some of these brands just travel so far. I'm pretty sure Billabong's originally Australian. It's like concrete roads here, but I'm not sure about. It's parked up right, but then this one's parked up left, so I don't think I can take that into account. Again, maybe some small island. What's with the E here? It says Tamapute? I only just noticed this really tall tower. Presumably a religious tower. It's got some speakers up the top too. I think probably Indonesia. It's like call to prayer. Pretty sure there's quite a few Muslims in Indonesia or Malaysia. Just hedge a little bit. Okay, it was Sulawesi. That's a shame. Got the country right, so that's fine. This one's struggling to load in. Wow, it's I don't know what they call it, like a piebald cat. Very camouflaged in certain circumstances, I did think. More motorbikes. This is going to be a tricky one. There's a lot of trash about the place, which is disappointing. I think they're planning something grand for the top of this gate post. They haven't got around to it yet. Awaiting funding. It does look like some construction underway. There's a bunch of mountains up the back here. Kind of to the northish. Is that a bell? I think it's just a street light. It is. Just got no clue here. It's going to be South America, right? No, maybe not. What's with the palm trees and the pine trees? Kind of tropical. Just don't really have a vibe on this one. This is painted corrugated iron, surely the thing. Could be let me just check the map. Gonna collect my thoughts here. Don't know about the pine trees. It's more like a European thing. And palm trees. Pink flowers. This odd looking cat. quite away from the equator by the looks. No, something like Brazil. I'm just going to go all the way south. No, not all the way south. Gonna hedge towards, yeah, towards Argentina. It's Guatemala. It was El Salvador. Oh, I haven't had El Salvador before. I don't know if it has coverage actually. So that was probably like a standalone coverage. Another black cat. It's good to see that black cats are a little bit popular. Although this one is probably a stray potentially. Looks quite cool. Some youths. Interesting. This signage is really interesting. Driving right. Square concrete poles. Again, some palms here. Football field. It looks like Spanish there, which I was not quite prepared for. There's a children crossing. It's kind of like the one I think from Colombia, but this is not Colombia because there's no yellow plates. What about, hang on. This is an unblurred plate. It should make it pretty easy. I don't think this is Argentinian plate either. I guess we're close to the water. Maybe don't know. I do not know. Just looking at the poles. Looking for like an octagonal pole or something. Is that eucalypts? I'm gonna go Argentina. I think it could be I don't know, I thought Mexico, but it's probably Argentina, I guess. South of Cordoba. Oh, it was Uruguay. Kind of got the vibe there. Not sure how I would have known Uruguay exactly. Something to do with the signage, probably. 12,000. What a stinker. This one's a bit out of focus. Very nice looking cat though. Grey and white. Guarding the house. Good cat. Should be guarding the bicycle. That's going to get stolen for sure. Okay, it's bin day. So this is the second time in 2 days I've seen the garbage collectors in action. There's no plate on the garbage truck though, or it's obscured. This could have blue on the left, I'm not too sure. Certainly gather this is European. Oh, here we go. Here's another car. I really don't know what to make of this. Quite high-pitched roofs. Can't really see. It looks like they could be discarding a flag there, but difficult to say. I've got no clue. Maybe drop this in Germany. It's pretty central. Should be somewhere in Europe. I'll go north of Munich. Oh, it was Ireland. No yellow backplate, of course. Which checks out. That's a shame. Is it actually Kilkenny, was it? I think Kilkenny's... I wonder if that's where the beer comes from. Anyway, 1800 points. That's... Is that really a cat? Potentially. Is it drinking from something, poking its head down a hole in the footpath? Too curious. Cats are too curious. Something for men. Don't really know here if it's like Central America or something. I guess it's not Europe anyway. Venta de Recargas de Llamadas. So I think that's sale of phone recharges. Lofteca, I'm not familiar with. It's a chunky concrete pole. I don't know. I kind of want to go Panama here, but I'm not too sure. It shouldn't be. Normally when it's odd like this, it's Ecuador. There's no taxis though. Or tuk-tuks. It's just difficult to see if the poles are painted at the bottom. It could be Guatemala or something. I don't think they are, no. I don't think that's a Guatemalan pole. I don't know. Could be Mexico. It's difficult to say. Oh, it's Dominican Republic. I never get the Dominican Republic right. This is going to be a shocker again. Okay, cat indoors. Another cat cafe, no doubt. So, how to determine cat cafes? Some DIY wooden cat toys. So, and some language, thank you. It's difficult actually to read that. Something about alcohol, I think. The police. Is this what if they got flamenco, like Spain? 133 for the police, I think. Not familiar. We've got some kind of fire code. There's a whole bunch of cats here. At least 3. A little black one, a little ginger one. Well, they're not that little, they're quite big. That's not a cat. This one here, looking out the window, no photography, seems a bit odd. Or maybe no flash photography, that's fine. I don't know, this looks like... I'm not sure if there's a Z in there. I think it's probably Poland, is it? Knowing the police number, I think this is emergency numbers, but knowing the number for the police would be helpful. Country to country maybe sometimes. I think it's only come up like a couple of times. Go south of Lodz. It was Austria. That's a shame. It's actually Vienna. Dead centre of Vienna. Is it listed here, the cat cafe? What's the name? Cafe Neko. That's interesting. Downstairs there's a Cafe Neko here. But they only have pictures of cats. They don't have any actual cats. And then there's like a Japanese style cafe downstairs which does have one cat. So I've been trying to meet it, but it doesn't have regular working hours. So when I turn up, they say, oh yeah, it's going to turn up at like 9 o'clock or something. Wait till 9 o'clock and the cat calls in sick, or oversleeps, doesn't bother coming in. It's a great place to hunt for a cat. It's a lovely house, lovely garden for a cat. It's always stressful though, having an outdoor cat. It's like one day it won't come back for whatever reason. I wondered if this is the US or something, but could be, what side of the road are we driving on? Stop sign set off for right-hand drive. It could be Canada. This is not Quebec, I know that much. I wonder if I should hedge. Quite big bins. Don't know what to make of that. It does have front plates. The numbers are quite high. I'm not sure if that's a Canadian or US thing or both. I'm going to guess kind of up this region. Washington, not Montana again. Kind of screwed that up last time. North Washington could be Canada. That's pretty good. Right by a lake here. Cutler City. It's an interesting bay. Silet's Bay just has this one little entrance here. Cool location, 419 kilometres away. I feel like I deserve better than that. Not to worry. There's a cat hiding. It's a perfect place for a cat. This is where you put the offerings. I wonder if the cat's the offering. There's a massive mountain in the background here. It's Indonesia or something. Concrete road, but it's kind of like a rural road, so I don't know that fits for Nepal or Bhutan. Surely, I don't know. The gardens are kind of interesting here. This is a basketball hoop. I'm not exactly sure what that is. I haven't seen these clear electricity meters. I guess it's an electricity meter. Square concrete pole. Maybe quite away from the equator. Could be a mango tree. Bananas. This looks Balinese. Don't know how much stock I should put in that. Probably quite a lot. Hopefully it's not India or Bhutan, I thought maybe. I'll go nearby Bali. It's Thailand. Yeah, okay, that was a Thai figure. That makes more sense, to be fair. 11,000, not great. Oh, that's a cutie. It's a pretty standard looking cat, this one. It's got a grand house nearby. Thailand. Came in too late with the Thailand. You were absolutely right with the Thailand. What a shocker. That's it. It probably says stop. By the ocean again. 2001 ID market Orchan. It's like Croatia or something. Got Milos. Grilly? I'm not sure what Grilly is. Got Coca-Cola. Pitbull. I'm not familiar with Pitbull. Definitely Europe. Not Greek, which is interesting. Got a octagonal pole made of metal for street lights, so I probably wouldn't put too much stock in that. I think that says stop. Got water south. I guess that would fit for Croatia. Nearby Split. Kind of hilly, I'm not sure. Got that monstrosity. Okay, I'm happy with that. It was actually Montenegro. Easy mistake to make. Got the coastline right, just 293 kilometres in the wrong direction. There's a cat on the move in the US, presumably. This housing type should be pretty obvious, but I guess the south. It's the US flag, conveniently. I kind of get a southern vibe from these houses. Quite small, squarish. Some ducks as well. Don't think they're authentic, actual IRL ducks. It says Salem here, which is probably bait. I'm not exactly sure where the Salem. Oh, I think it's actually like Massachusetts or something. I forget. But there's a few Salems in the north. Sometimes you wonder what goes through a cat's head when it decides to make a move. Why ever? If you're a cat, there's no need to move. It will just bring you things. I guess in the south of the US here. Alabama, I like the sound of that. Oof, wow, it's all the way in Maine. It's kind of close to Salem, somewhere here, Salem. Down here, I think. I forget. Anyway. What is the cat here? Maybe the coverage has changed and the cat's moved. Somewhere in Europe again. Man, that's a super dark tint. I don't even think that's legal in Australia. Oh, maybe the cat could be covered by the blur here. I wonder if I can't move. I've got moving turned off. That's a shame. So what to do? Yeah, it did seem like really south of. This is Turkey, surely. It's got this marker, which is weird. Quite a big place. Actually, what about phone numbers? I do know phone numbers. This is not a landline, I don't think. That's going to make it kind of difficult. Kind of mountainous, greenish. Just going to plonk it here. Maybe all the way over here. What about Tokat? That would fit the map. It was not, it was all the way south. Alanya. Couldn't even see the cat in that one, unfortunately. 578 kilometres away. Here's two tiny little kittens, I think. And an old dog, by the looks. A few dogs. Hopefully they're friendly. I think this is Cortes de Pelo, which is probably haircuts, I think, in Spanish. There's a bunch of dogs around here. Baraka. No move is kind of tricky. I think, no, that's the back of a car. I thought it might have been a tuk-tuk or something. Problem is I don't really know poles all that well. This could be Mexico. I haven't had a Mexico around yet. Although there'd be like a octagonal concrete pole. Not sure about that one. Possibly if I knew about camera generation and stuff like that, it would be helpful. If I had the car unblurred and had learned something about cars. I don't know anything though. It's very dry, dusty. I'm just going to plonk this in Mexico. It looks like they've got a millstone here, which is kind of curious. Maybe milling corn somewhere in Mexico. one last look at these cats. Very cute. Looks like a derp cat. The face is kind of flat here, I think. Difficult to tell. The resolution's not great. Let me check the sun, just in case. To the north. I don't know if I trust that. I don't. I'm going to go Mexico. Although, maybe I should trust it and go Argentina. Yeah, it was Uruguay again. How many Uruguayan cats are we going to get? I don't think there are any street signs there. That would have helped me out with Uruguay. Oh, there's the cat. Very cute. It's kind of camouflaged against the white Castillo. It's a yellow top of the plate here on the Toyota. This is probably Ecuador or something. Arca de no Sa'a. There's a lot of tuk-tuks. That's why I think Ecuador. I still haven't studied Ecuador enough to get it right. No yellow plates though, I don't think. There's yellowish on the plate, but not like a full Colombian yellow. Presumably it's not Spain. Very relaxed cat. What about that? Is that the flag or some representation? I don't think so. This should be a giveaway, I just don't know. Got Peggy's. Lima or something, Peru. Go Ecuador, I'm not convinced. It was Lima. Frick! I got a vibe that it was Lima. Why didn't I just go with my vibe? Sometimes I wonder. Here we go. Got a parting in the hair. There's a nice edge between the black and the white. Looks like almost another cat here with the head, front paw, maybe the back leg down here. Not as good as some you see on the internet, but kind of another cat on a cat. Why didn't I go Lima there? So vexing. They're stocked up for winter, so I think the cat's all prepared. It's fattened up, it's got the hair ready for winter. The giveaway signs with the white on the outside I'm not too sure about. There's a whole bunch more wood they've got to stack up there. They're really prepared for winter. It's going to be harsh, I guess. Bicycle in the middle of nowhere. Not sure what all these aerials poking out the top are for. In aid of. It's a smokestack. It's not the best cat on a cat ever, but it's like a possum on a cat. Like a possum riding the cat. Don't know about this stone building either. It's got actually someone's house, I think. Looks a bit homemade. I think the draft is going to get in there. There's a hole in this roof as well. Don't know. I want to go. What are these bins? This is troubling. It's a smokestack. Quite cold. There's wood everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Quite away from the equator as well. I don't know. I'm going to guess Russia. Probably, it could be Ukraine, I'm not too sure. It was Latvia. Kind of did wander for some reason, but definitely wouldn't have committed there. That's not a cat, surely. Oh, I get it. Very funny. It's a lion. A big cat. Interesting. There's something there as well. Wouldn't mind seeing the plate on that safari truck. I guess Kenya, surely. Safari.com is always coming up for Kenya. Looks like a young lion. Female lion. I don't actually know where people go for safari. I think maybe, based on this map, it could be somewhere that's not got coverage in official GeoGuessr. I think Kenya's probably fine though, right? Tanzania. I don't think anyone goes on safari in the DRC. Botswana, I'm not too sure. I don't think so. South Africa? Probably. It's probably a nature reserve in South Africa. Do they have tiger lions there? Surely. It's foliage. There's much I do not know about lions. Kenya or South Africa? I haven't seen any Kenya like this, but I haven't seen any South Africa like this either. These mountains kind of look like Lesotho. To the east. Is that right? Yeah. Even despite that, I'm going to go... Where's the national park? That would be smart. Nature reserve. I think I'll go Kenya. I'm going Kenya. I've changed my mind again. I just feel like Kenya's a much better bet here. It could be somewhere... Mount Kenya? Surely if it was Mount Kenya there'd be a mountain nearby. It's pretty flat. Should still go in a national park. Oh, who cares? I should just plonk it somewhere here. Conservancy sounds right. There we go. Oh, nice. Mara North Conservancy. Conservancy? Conservancy. I like a little sleep. Oh, that's a cute kitten. No parking. Stretching only. The language here is kind of interesting. Got Ed and Kevin. I think they're hanging out in the washing here. Field Outsource Asia Inc. FOSA. Text fiber hotline. Max capacity 3 tons. For hire. Is this the Philippines again? There's a dog. It's a scary looking dog for a cat that size. Oh, here's another cat. I did miss that. Looks like it's found something to eat, or maybe cleaning. Not too sure. I guess this is the Philippines. Man, I forgot I turned moving off. Normally I move. Don't know. This seems suspicious for the Philippines though. I think I'll just go somewhere nearby Manila. The ballywag. Yeah, again, it was just, man, that's the second time I've guessed too far outside of Manila. It's just been downtown Manila. 4920 though. Oh, hello. Some tigers in a zoo. It's not Melbourne Zoo. I've been there like quite a few times. Pretty happy with 2 Philippines guesses so far. All the rest of the guesses have been absolute trash. So this is Tigerland. It's not Sydney Zoo either. Not sure what country we're in here. Where I live in Melbourne's like a short walk to the zoo. So I go to the zoo quite often. I don't know, Tigerland could be anywhere. I don't know what vibe these people are. Very blonde haired. Sun's almost directly up, maybe south, northern hemisphere. Don't know if this is Europe or probably with all these blondies. Scandinavia somewhere. English though, I think. Can't quite interpret that. It's probably some private zoo in the US or something. I'm gonna go Denmark. I don't know why. Just all the... Oh man, I did think of going Sweden too. What a fail. It was Norden's Ark. You bet I'm going to jiggle that one. Norden's Ark. All the blonde hair had to be Scandinavian, and then the red colouring on the building just looked 4.4. Let's check the worst reviews. How do I... Normally I can sort them low to high, right? Here we go, lowest score. We were there the first day of autumn season and 30% of the area was closed while collecting 26 instead of €28 entrance. That's alright. Get a little discount. We saw nearly no animals. It seems that to see feedings and thus have a chance to see an animal, one has to pay some extra fee. Absolutely not worth a visit. Actually, since I've been in Vietnam, I think they moved the elephants from the Melbourne Zoo to Werribee. This big multi-million dollar enclosure they built for elephants. So I'm not sure what is in the elephant enclosure now. I'm excited to find out when I'm back in Australia in the next week or so. Normally a very nice zoo with large enclosures for animals. The variety of animals isn't very big, mainly large cats. Okay, keep that in mind for the future. The downside to our visit were the park... Where? I think you mean were. It's probably not... It's fine. A warning was posted that they were renovating, but it wasn't mentioned that about half the park is completely closed off. It seems like the main complaint 2 years ago. Extremely expensive, 250 krona. Anyway, a bit bitter about that. I should have gone Sweden. Cute. It's a bodega cat. Not exactly bodega, but Beta Teo K Lino Gayentano. Washing day again. It's like Philippines again. Should just drop this Manila teachers. I'm just going to drop this right in Manila this time. There's another cat here. That's a much cooler looking cat. Should have got a better angle on that one. So where was the bodega cat? Maybe they're not friends. They were each staked out a part of the town. There's another cat here. Pure white. I wonder how many cats there are here. Kind of questioning it now. I think 3 total, but is that one here? Could be a black cat here. See, like, I think it is. Maybe at least 4 cats. San Miguel draft gear. I'm not sure why that's hidden away there. Anyway, I'm sort of dropping this directly in Manila. It's probably bait, but what can you do? Probably Quezon City. No, I'm overthinking it. Just drop it there. Okay, very nice. Fish Nidar. I'm not exactly sure if it's like a place that sells fish or you can go like indoor fishing or something, but that would explain why there's all the cats around, surely. 19837, I think that's my record. What's the actual record for this map? Surely someone's 25k'd it. Yeah, a bunch of people. Man, I'd need 22.7 to get on that. On the leaderboard. South Australia, a long way from any zoo. Need to get to the post office. Okay, I'll catch you later. What's the time there? It's probably about 5:30 almost. Philippines, just plonk Manila. Well, I hope to catch you again. I'll plug along for another hour or so, or 20 minutes or so, see if I can get on the leaderboard. Pretty doubtful though. US. Kind of afraid to go south this time. It's kind of like the plate before, surely. Deciduous trees. Man, I feel like all the rounds are just deciduous trees. Somewhere, smallish houses. Oh, hang on, where was the cat? Oh, here, okay. Lovely black cat. Sitting on the porch. I guess that would be count as a porch. US plates, I did try to learn a few, and it was problematic. There's fake wells, I'm not sure what that's about. I don't get the point. I think there's just one cat in this round. There's some old Halloween decoration, I think, there. So what is this? Wintertime coming up to December. I guess it's not that old. Halloween's in November. Wait. Spooktober. October. No, I think I'll have to go north again here. Just kind of where it was before. Oregon? No. Yes. Yes. Oh my god, it was all the way Ohio. Suburbs of Columbus. Hilliard. It's a place called, oh, I thought it said Milk Run. It's called Mill Run. Not to worry. Next, there's 506 points. Another cat on the move. It's got a hedge. A very lucky cat. Actually, the cats that I feed here in our neighbourhood, they kind of hide in the hedge bordering the apartment complex in the road. What is that flag? Is that man, I wish it was a bit more billowed. I thought it looked like whatchamacallit, Isle of Man. I don't think so though, I guess. I'm not sure what the background colour of the Isle of Man flag is. I can't quite remember. Does that look like a... No, I'm not sure. Square concrete poles. There's a lot of electricity around the place. Very green. What is that? It's farmland, I guess. I don't think this could be Isle of Man. I have no clue where it is. No yellow backplate. Is that Ireland again? Difficult to say. Don't think so. Just have no clue. Where would they have hedges like this? Kind of get like a UK vibe from the hedges, but not the location here. How big is the Isle of Man? Surely not big enough to be like this. What about the poles? What about the pines? Maybe this is like Balkan somewhere. Belgium? Don't think so. Poland? I don't think so. Maybe Lithuania. Oh wow. I'm so surprised. I'm so surprised. Butramonies. I can't remember the last time I've had to go to the post office in Australia anyway. So the cat's had 4 beers, ready for mischief. Looks like the dogs spotted the cat. Pandemonium incoming. Oh, this is Poland. Okay. A golf cart. That's kind of unusual. It's like a big church here. It's probably a university or something like that. I'm going to go Lodz. Oh, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Lodz. Somewhere around there. Nope. All the way north. In Gdansk. Actually, was that a university or was I just hallucinating? There's a Vietnamese food place. Donuts. Ice cream. Mexican. Wow, what a cosmopolitan place Gdansk is. On the stretch of water is this? Gulf of Gdansk. Makes sense. Some interesting, actually, small little slivers of land around here. Man, 10 years and they're going to be underwater. Anyway, 4,000 points there. Oh, here's a cute little kitten. Always a bit sad to see a cute little kitten in Greece. Fending for itself. Hopefully this is a fishing town, so they share the food around with all the local cats, I'd imagine. Very dramatic. I thought this was another cat. I'm sure there'd be other cats lurking here. It's probably a seafood restaurant, so it's probably a small island as well. South. Water south. Not too much foliage. And some dramatic mountains. So what was this last time was all the way over here, which I didn't realise was a Greek... Oh, Rhodes, okay. I think that's where the Colossus was. Colossus of Rhodes. So I think... No. We need mountains like this, kind of. Go for that. Kind of, nearly, almost. Pretty happy with that. I kind of got the right location on the island, just picked the wrong island there. It was 2 islands further south. Not too bad, pretty happy, 4,735. The cat's hidden under this blur here, unfortunately. I thought about turning it off, but I've only got about 15 minutes left. I kind of forgot about it, so chevron's pretty widespread, similar to South Africa. Not sure how long this shed's got left. I've shored it up with some rocks here, but I feel like it's going to slide down the mountain next time it rains. Wondered about, dunno, Turkey? It'd be convenient if I could read that sign. Surely Europe. Not sure that's not exactly a minaret. I did kind of consider Turkey, but I don't think so. That blue sign, the only thing I can think of is probably Bulgaria. I don't know where else. But Bulgaria normally would be like dual language. It's like Hungary or something. I have no idea. I'll just plonk North Bulgaria because I think it's somewhere else. It was actually Turkey. What a fail. I did get a Turkey vibe there. 16, okay. It's like two, that's very intense. Quite a close up. Another cat cafe. Got cashier. I think there's also, I think it's dual language like it. Could be order here. Love is the new riot. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Is this telephone 271? Not sure about the language here. This is like Hong Kong or something. Snack, drink. It's predominantly English, but I think they probably have Chinese as well. There's only one visible cat though. Not much of a cat cafe. It's just a cafe with a cat. Oh, here's another one. Over here. I don't know. Could be Japan. I don't think it's Japan. Could be Taiwan. I think the last cat cafe was right in Taipei. Maybe I should go there again. Could be Macau. I'm gonna go Hong Kong this time. It could be Taipei. All right, that was pretty good. Pretty happy. 9-7. Okay, we're on record pace here. It's a cute cat. It's got a little rug to sleep on as well. There's quite a sizable city out north here. Bunch of tiles. I wish they've blurred that plate kind of a bit too much. Just want a good look at a plate to see if it's, oh okay, that's Cyrillic. Cyrillic with tiled roofs. I feel like this is not going to be a world record score here. So they've washed their reds. Tiled roofs, white buildings, Cyrillic. It's interesting kind of rugs here though. It's like Kazakhstan or something. Don't know about those mountains. They're not kind of big enough. Oh, here we go. So European stripe and Cyrillic. It says Nobpob. European strip, Cyrillic, cute cat, rugs, tiles, large city with white buildings. It's got to be Serbia. I have no clue. I'm gonna guess Serbia. Montenegro. I'll guess on the border in case. Okay, kind of Bulgaria. I did consider Bulgaria, but obviously didn't guess Bulgaria. It's a trash cat. It looks unhappy with its lot in life. Years ago, I think in the UK, that woman threw a cat in the bin. That caused quite a kerfuffle. Like an old, I don't think it's a grapevine. I was going to say grapevine, but I don't think so. Some old plants about the place. No front plate. No front plate on this car either. It's a playground here. There's a ton of swings, which is great. Probably for little kids, I guess. It's too far, I can't rate that one. It could be a blue strip, could be like Portugal or something. I don't think so. My brain's too tired, I'm lacking imagination now. It's a good spot with the trash cat though. I don't think there is a blue strip there. Surely European though. Man, a lot of these cars are never going to go again. It's a pigeon. Is that what the cat's eyeing off? Yeah, I think it's strategically hiding in the bin, eyeing off this pigeon here. Anyway, I've got no clue where we are. I'm just going to guess Albania. I'm pretty sure I'm absolutely certain it's not, so... It was Greece again. Yikes. Another cat on the prowl. What is it hunting? Could be beetles. Sometimes cats... Oh, what about the long arrow? Damn. That came up yesterday. I forget. I can't remember the long arrow. That's going to be problematic. So the satellite dishes are pointing horizontally, which doesn't make any sense, I don't think. Man, I forget the long blue arrow. That's really annoying. Not sure about this store either. Some kind of bank. I'm at a loss again. Don't know what vibe this gives off either. It's not Poland, so don't plump Poland. Hungary, why not? Latvia, yikes. Just rush through this last round. I think after this I've got one more game in me. Hopefully it's a good one. This is probably Ukraine. Is the domain here? No, but there is Cyrillic. Just the road quality, I think, Ukraine. Although Russia has plenty of bad roads as well. Yeah, Krasnoyarsk, specifically. Man, that was miles away. 304 points, 14,000. God, just can't quite get there. Wow, that's like a... It's like a jungle cat. Very lean, muscly. This is Poland. Portugal. Okay. Yeah, my brain is cooked again. The baby woke up a couple of times last night. Early, like 1:30 and 3:30, something like that. Wanting to play. And who am I to deny her? She's too cute. So, this is going to be fairly good points, I'd imagine. I'll just plonk this in the centre. Quite nice. South of Braga. 1,400. Oh no, another cat cafe. Reserved for the cat. It's a nice fluffy cat. This is someone's house, maybe. Oh, maybe not. A cash register. This makes it really difficult. It's really nicely appointed, which is kind of odd. It's unusual kind of wallpaper here. You don't see inside businesses too, well, I guess you could, but don't often see inside businesses when you're playing official rounds. So I'm guessing like this is probably distinctive of a certain country. What about the appliances? What brands? Difficult to see. Just can't quite read enough of anything. Just going to go Austria here, with Germany. over the border here. Well, I think I've had one in Vienna before. That's no good. I doubt there would be 2 cat cafes in Vienna represented. Liverpool. Yikes. That's killed my round. And another cat cafe. That's a cool shot. Very cool. Got cat apostrophe S. There's another cool cat up here. I don't know. I guess somewhere in Asia. It's a train though. Could be Singapore. I'm going to go Singapore here. If it is, then I'm back on track. Probably Japan? I don't think so. With the train, I thought maybe. But I don't know. I don't think so. Good to see you again, but I'm about to... Oh, it was Taiwan. That makes sense. I just didn't think they were Japanese. I didn't want to racially stereotype anyone, but that's fair. I have to finish up. Take the baby for a walk, I hope. It's a nice ginger cat. Yellow backplate and front plate. It's going to be the Netherlands, surely. Bicycles, happy people. Whereabouts in the Netherlands? Doesn't really matter. Oh, really? Author's name Nekomata Hakuno. Just thinking, I haven't checked on Murakami to see if he's released anything new recently. I used to really enjoy Murakami's novels. 1908 1Q84 got a bit weird. I didn't finish that one, but the Netherlands anyway. I got distracted. Plonk it somewhere nearby Amsterdam, I think. Oh, kind of 78 kilometers away. Last one. Isamu Dazai. I haven't, not aware. I'll check it out though. I need to start reading again. Since the pandemic, I've kind of quit reading. My attention span got, holy, look at that little, I guess it's a trailer. This could be Greece again. Don't know why I say that, just vibes. Somewhere in Europe. I don't think it's Portugal. I think it's probably Italy or Greece. Shouldn't be Italy with that plate though. Is it a Greek island? Probably not. Man, I was really happy with just a little while ago with a Greek island guess. Is it Raki? I'm not sure. That looks like a lethal Greek spirit though. Alcohol. Where do they put Greece? I've forgotten again. I think I'll get... I guess down here, north of Kalamata. It's my regular plonk. Actually, it looks a bit drier. Very nearby Tripoli. Disappointing. I don't think I was ever going to get that. Nearby Turkey. Kind of the same vibe with the spirits though. I forget what the Turkish one is. Anyway, how much was that? 15,304. Couldn't do it. Couldn't get the leaderboard, but that was fun. Enjoyable. Yeah, my attention span is very limited at the moment. For the last 5 years. Otherwise it didn't affect me too much. But that's me for the day. I guess my attention span, 2 hours is as much as I can play GeoGuessr and chat online. Hopefully I can extend that a bit in the future. But thanks for following along. I'm Audi. I should probably see if I can raid someone to be polite. Stratford will. Keep in touch and I'll catch you next time.